All right, guys, we are here once more, and we have one more independent artist from the USA, from Utah. So I'm talking to Gary Dranow. Who are you, and where are you now?
Well, first of all, who I am, I'm a 68-year-old uh blues rock musician, original music. And I'm currently in my house in Park City, Utah, in a neighborhood called Pine Brook, and we're at 7,000 feet here, and it's a ski resort town. And That's where I'm at the moment.
So you said you are in a place that's really, really cold right now. So
It
it's
it's
snowing, like a storm or something?
Well, last 2 days, big storm. We got 3 feet of snow in 2 days. It's 17 degrees right now.
Jesus Christ. Are you still alive? Are you still alive?
Yeah, I mean, I go out and clear the snow with my machines every day, and I'm 68 years old and still doing it. So
Man, come to the UK because we still have a good weather. We are not famous for good weathers, okay? But at least the winter here is not very, very, very like really like that.
yeah, well, I moved up here for ski racing and my ski academy, so I am used to the cold weather. It doesn't bother me at all.
Okay, all right, that's good then. So, just a question: are we talking about rock, folk rock, a mix of everything? What's about your music?
It is an amalgamation of genres, blues rock, rock, a little country folk in there. So I really cross many genres.
Okay, that's good. So it's a mix. I love it. Mix of music genres and also rock. I love rock. So I have a question. You are releasing a new single right now. So and you are preparing an album. Can we talking about this? The album preparation and the single?
What I've been doing is I've been releasing a single every 4 or 5 weeks. I'm into my fourth single now, which is Destiny Road. That's the current release. On the 12th of this month, I believe, whatever Friday is near the 12th of January, I'm releasing a song called Something About You, which will be my fifth release. On May 12th, I'm releasing the whole album, Destiny Road, 14 songs.
Right. So it's one release per month until December, correctly?
No, one release month till May.
Until May.
And
All right.
yeah, and then May, the album comes out with 14 songs.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the idea. So, and also it's good because when you release one song as a single before the album, you have more chance to get on playlists with those individual singles. And then after you have built an audience, then you bring the album. That's good. What about your audience? Are they from the USA? You are building it now, or you are in the music industry for many years? How it worked for you?
Well, first of all, I've been in the music industry for 50 years, probably.
Right?
I am 68 years old, and I am currently doing gigs in the greater Salt Lake City area and Park City, at many venues. And
Do you have a website where we can find you and find where you'll be online, like the schedule, etc.?
Absolutely, it's Gary Dranow and the manicemotions.com.
Right. And social networks for those trying to find you.
Facebook.
Let's talk about all social networks because some people use TikTok, others they use only Instagram, and so you have to talk about all of them. So the website first, Gary Dranow and the manicemotions.com.
Correct.
Right. Facebook.
Facebook, I've got my main profile, which is Gary Dranow. I've got two band pages, which is Gary Dranow and Manic Emotions, and then just the Manic Emotions. And then I have a private community for people that sign up for my street team, the Maniacs.
Great, great. So you are also on Spotify. That's Gary Dranow, or it's
Mm-hmm.
with the band on Spotify.
No, it's just Gary Dranow.
Okay. So there is also SoundCloud, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. So it's Gary Dranow.
On SoundCloud, I believe it's Gary Dranow and the Manic Emotions. I believe.
Let me just check. Uh, Gary hyphen Dranow. Okay. Bandcamp. It's Gary Dranow and the Manic Motions. Then we also have YouTube, Gary Dranow 4123. Good.
That's my big channel. Yep. And then I have another channel, which is Gary Dranow 1, I think, something like that,
Right.
which has my current live videos from one of my shows on it.
Great. And also there is the Instagram, Gary Dranow and the Manic Motions. Correct? Great, great.
Correct.
All right, that's good. Oh, also there is a songkick.com that's GJ Dranow. That's Gary Dranow in this case.
My middle name is Jay, so that's where the J's coming from.
All right, Gary Dranow. Sorry, Gary J Dranow.
Yeah, looks like I've been real consistent from platform to platform, huh? Yeah.
There is a lot of different names here, but anyway, we are going to put on the screen, and our audience will be able to visit the social networks of their choice. All right, but you are going to the right path, because we are in a digital era, and we have to be, as an artist, we have to be in all platforms, because some people from one platform is not in another one. So you are right, you are building an audience in all of them, and this is perfect. Great. Let's talk about music then. So we are talking about the last release, that's Destiny Road, right? And also
That's
there
right.
is one before that that was Made It Another Day.
Right. Made It Another Day is a blues song where I play slide guitar. And
I want to
it's
talk about both of them, but we can start with one. Let's start with the main Made It Another Day, and
yeah.
then after that we go to Destiny Road, because the other
Okay.
one came first. So what is this song about? Another
Well,
Day.
Made It Another Day is a blues song, and it's about the vicissitudes of life living with mental illness. I am a bipolar 1 with mania, and I wrote about what it was like to have a day go by and struggle through the day, and then be amazed when you wake up the next morning that you made it another day. So that's what the song is about.
Okay, that's interesting. But now I am curious. How do you feel during the day when you are a bipolar person? What happens? What's the symptom?
Well, before I was managed, before I was managed by my psychiatrist, I experienced mania, which means I was very alert, aggressive, creative, constantly doing sports, music, business, always going 100 miles an hour. And fortunately, I've been married 4 times. I just had last night my 18th anniversary with my 4th wife, Elizabeth. She's a PhD at the University of Utah. And
So
right now,
1,000 miles per hour, doing everything at the same time, and then you got the diagnosis, and you slow it down.
then I got my meds. and it's a cocktail of meds. It's not just one. And that made me very even and smooth and easy to get along with. And
Are you
probably
feeling better now?
I feel very good. Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's the most important then. So
And I have not lost my creativity, which was really my concern.
great. That's what I was asking. You are just reading my mind. I can see your mind is really, really, really working because you could even identify what I was asking about. So you are still creative. You didn't lose that. You are still building your music career. And what about the band? Why you are in the band and also you have this separate solo career?
Well, actually, I don't. The band is,
The band is you.
well, the band is me and right now three other guys.
Right.
Um, uh, Let me give you a little history. I first grew up in Los Angeles, California, not Utah, Park City.
Right.
And about 14 years old, 13 years old, I started playing guitar. And by the time I was 16, I started writing and started playing in bands. By the time I was in my 20s, I was playing shows at venues. And I recorded my first album in 1997. And this will get us to Destiny Road because I had a very vivid dream of the Emerald Hills far away. And the next morning I got up and boom, wrote the song in about 3 hours.
Is this song on Spotify? So
Yeah, this is Destiny Road. This is the newest release.
all right, okay, okay, good, good.
But it was really written back in '97,
Oh,
and
this
I
is
never
great.
got it. I never got it out. And it finally got recorded and mastered very recently, and it's, as far as everybody else is concerned, it's new music.
All right, so you are just bringing to the streaming services now songs that you had before in CD or tapes, etc.
Correct. And
Vinyl.
going a little bit to the history is we recorded the Destiny Road album on 16 track tape. It
Mm.
wasn't digital at the time. And about a year ago, my bass player from LA, and that's what I wanted to say is I had Gary Dranow and Manic Motions in Los Angeles, and had this dream, Destiny Road. And because of the dream, I actually moved from Los Angeles to Park City, Utah, the Emerald Hills far away. And I stopped playing music for about 10 years because I was ski racing and I had a ski racing academy. I was a racing coach. And then I picked up one of my 100 guitars in 2008 and I started playing again. And I learned a big lesson: never give up, never stop, because I had to rebuild my whole music career. And in 2020, I reformed Gary Dranow and Manic Motions with musicians up here in Salt Lake City area. And by December 2020, we were playing gigs at venues, and we've been playing ever since. And I have written a new album. It's complete, 14 songs. We are not in the studio yet, but they are in demo forms. And the new band, my new bass player, my new drummer, and my keyboard player are going to record the new album, Never Give Up. And the reason why I call it Never Give Up is because I gave up.
Oh, you did so, but now you just came back.
Yeah, I came back in 2008. I took a break from 1998 to 2008 and came back in 2008. Kind of interesting, in 1997, I had a stroke. And the stroke affected my inner ear for music. So my tonal memory went away. And I had to rebuild all my playing and singing and performing, and I had to rebuild all that, which I did from 2008 to 2019. And then I formed the band, and I'm back to where I was pretty much in 1995, 1997, when I was at the top of my game.
Wow. So Gary Dranow is not only music. There is a lot of content, a lot of history, and a lot of talent too, because I like the songs. So we are going to talk then first about Another Day. I'm gonna play on Spotify, or if you want, you can play it for us. Well, it's up to you.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Right. So we are going to.
I don't have my slide guitar right now, so I can't play it.
Can you see my screen right now?
I certainly can.
Right. So we are exploring the Spotify of Gary Dranow right now. So you can see here there is not only one single, but just like 4 or 5. It's the total.
There's 4 right now. 4 right now. The 5th one's coming out in the 12th of next month.
Right. So my suggestion is for those going to explore Gary Dranow portfolio, start when he started releasing on Spotify. But the most important, he said, is Destiny Road, because it was the last release. I want to explore first Another Day and then go to Destiny Road. So let's see how it is. Made It Another Day. Oh, not this one. Sorry.
In my life when I think everything's alright, other times I fool myself just to make it through the night. The things I want so simple, I just can't understand. How come it gets so complicated for this ordinary man? Sometimes I want to slip away. Made it another day. The stress of my job to drop me right in my tracks, like a rat in a wheel. Sometimes I really feel trapped. Clean up my house to put order in my world, then someone blows it up, and I'm right back where I started. Sometimes I wanna slip away. Then I wake up and realize made it another day. Sometimes I want to slip away. I wake up and realize I made it another day. Vicious circles got me going round and round. Where it stops always leads me right on the ground. So I picks myself up and gets on again. Before long I find it's got me right on down again. Sometimes I wanna blow it all away. That's when I wake up and realize I made it another day. we made a choice.
Great. That's really, really good. So very blues, but also a little bit rock and a little bit even jazz drums I can identify there. So amazing song. That's good. So
Thank you.
this is another day. And for those starting exploring your portfolio now for your new fans, so starting on another day is my recommendation because this just gives you an idea about his talent. Gary Dranow, right?
Made it another day.
Made it another day, exactly. So I have a question about this song because I saw it's a partnership with Jerry.
Jerry Manfredi in Los Angeles was my bass player and musical director. And he helped me finish out these songs and was very instrumental in the recording of them. He's also the one that sent me the analog tapes from Los Angeles to Park City. And then I sent the tapes to a studio that baked the tapes. That's what they needed to do so 20-year-old tapes could be played again. And then they transferred all the tracks from analog to WAV format digital. And then I had my engineer up here master the songs for the first time because they were never mastered.
Great. All right. So it's a huge process until we have those results. That's amazing. I'm just in love with your art. For real, okay? And I don't have to say that because when I don't like, I don't like. And I say that I don't like. I don't lie about these things because music is music. I have my taste. But man, this thing is good. It should be on the radios, should be even on Netflix, cinema industry and series, etc. Soundtrack. This is really, really good.
Would love to sync license it. I'm just getting into that now.
That's amazing. So for everyone who works with cinema industry and film and publicity, etc., TV, just talk to Gary Dranow. It's a good option because his music is, it's really fresh, it's modern, but also that retro style bring us back a lot of nostalgia, and this is really good. Makes me with a good mood, I like it. So you said the next one is Destiny Road.
Destiny Road was literally a dream that I had, a very, very vivid dream. And the two things with the dream was that I was going to move far away to the Emerald Hills, which turned out to be Park City, Utah.
It's a little bit different.
we're in the mountains. I went from LA, which is basically sea level, to Park City, Utah, which is 7,000 feet, a lot of snow, very different. And the other part of the song is I would meet this world traveler, girl, woman, and I would fall in love and we'd marry. And
was that for real? For real?
That was in the dream. And I wrote the song. It's in the song. And 3 years later, I moved up to Park City. And 2 years later after that, I met my fourth and current wife for now 18 years. And so Destiny Road came true. Every part of it came true.
Jesus Christ. So you are you came from the future. How is that? That's good, man. Let me just explore that new song then. Let me share my screen here. Can you see? Gary Dranow.
Yes.
Destiny Road. Let's go there. That's great, Gary. That's amazing, man.
A little different, huh?
All your songs, they are ready. It's radio ready. This is something that's not really easy to get nowadays, and you have it. All your songs, they are ready to be on the radio. Perfect. I love it. And
From your lips to God's ears.
Oh, no, but I'm saying that also based on your Spotify, because your song are discovered on more than 30 playlists. 30, it's not easy to get on playlists because it's another people's playlist. They are just using your songs because it's good. It's not only my lips saying that, all right? So you can see here more than 20 37 different playlists, and your songs are there. Amazing. Even in Brazil, Rock Blues Brazil, can you see?
Yeah, I see. I know that.
You have people listening your music from all around the world. That's amazing. That's really, really good. Okay, so I have a question here. You have a collection of guitars. Is it true?
It is very true. I have 100 guitars.
100.
Actually 117.
107. Guys, I'm just trying to buy one. He has 117. That's incredible.
And many of them are very rare guitars with a lot of provenance history. Just to give you an idea of the level of my collection, 2 years ago, I sold my 1955 Stratocaster to Carlos Santana.
Wow.
And he is either doing right now or is just finishing an album where he is playing my 55 Stratocaster. He has always played a guitar called PRS, was the manufacturer. That's all he ever played. And then he bought my 55 Strat, and he's doing an album on that alone.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow. So, this proper collection, is it open for the public or just like private?
No,
nobody can touch that. Nobody can watch it. Not taking pictures, nothing.
When I play them on stage, they can take pictures, and people always ask if they could touch my guitars.
Well, if it was me, I was just putting that collection in a place, obviously with a lot of protection and open for the public to see. They should pay to watch my collection, obviously. You should do that.
I will think about that.
It's a good idea. Let's do business. I can imagine you paid a lot of money for that collection too, so it deserves some appreciation by the public and rock lovers and blues lovers, music lovers, etc. Great, Gary. So again, we have to finish the interview, but I want to talk about your social networks again because I want people to visit. So let me know if I'm giving the correct information. Website is Gary Dranow and demonic emotions.com.
Correct.
Okay. Facebook, Gary Dranow and demonic emotions, and also there is another secondary page you said that's not
actually my profile is Gary Dranow,
right?
Then I have a page, Gary Dranow and the Manic Emotions. Then I have a page, just the Manic Emotions, and then I have my private community, which is the Manic Emotions private community where my fans come in.
Right, that's all on Facebook, and now
all on Facebook.
Spotify, Gary Dranow, SoundCloud, Gary-Dranow, Bandcamp, it's Gary Dranow and the Manic Emotions .bandcamp.com, YouTube, Gary Dranow 4123, and then there is another channel that's Gary Dranow 1. Is it right?
I think so, yes.
Right. And also Instagram, Gary Dranow and the Manic Emotions, and there
is a new one that is just Gary Dranow on Instagram. So
so the last one was the Instagram. I said Gary Dranow and the Manic Emotions, and you said there is another page.
Yes, which is just Gary Dranow. The Gary Dranow and the Manic Emotions has like 52,000 followers. And
wow,
yeah, but I suspect some of those are bots. So I want so I wanted to open a new channel that was clean
Right. Good.
and
Oh yeah, that's
organic.
yeah, that sometimes it happens, especially I know many artists, they pay somebody to do the marketing campaign, and that person brings some bots, and this just make the page lose engagement, because it happens. I understand that sometimes we have to build another page with organic audience. It's normal nowadays. And then there is another social networks that's Songkick, GJ Dranow. Good?
Good.
All right. Gary, that's amazing. The interview was really, really good. To know about your collection of guitars, 117 guitars, and I don't have even one. I'm trying to buy my first one. So can you imagine? And also all the years of music career you already have, the transition from the tape and vinyl and digital era and streaming services, etc. And also your amazing portfolio built on streaming services right now, with 4 different singles and an album coming in May, right?
Right. You got it.
For everyone who wants to follow Gary Dranow, just go to those social networks we are talking about right now. You can see the information on the screen as well. And also, Gary, when you have a new release, just contact us. We would like to have a new interview with you.
Okay.
And talk about the new project, all right? Especially when you have the album, okay?
Absolutely. I will follow up and do that. As a matter of fact, as soon as we hang up, I'll make a note in my CRM and we'll follow up with you.
Great, great, great. It's an honor.
Thank you for the interview. I really appreciate it.
No, it's an honor for us, because without great artists like you making great music like you, we cannot have superpop.tv working, because we need you artists to do our job. Thank you for your time with us, and I hope to see you when you have a new project. All right?
Indeed. Thank you so much.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.